Royal Caribbean offers a variety of dining packages for its upcharge restaurants, and since this is our first time on a Royal ship, we wanted to experience a little of everything, including the complimentary, a la carte, and upcharge restaurants. For that, we purchased the 3-night dining package on our 7-day voyage, and this is what we had.
The first restaurant we chose was 150 Central Park. It was elegant night, so we put on our fancy attire and made our way down to Central Park. We watched an amazing flamenco guitar player and cheersed a couple martinis before heading to the restaurant.
The restaurant has an upscale feel, so even if it was an elegant night, we would have still dressed nice.
We browsed the menu, made our selections, and the first thing to come out was this amazingly soft and delicious buttered pull-apart bread. By the way, thank you Gary Krebs for suggesting this place to us.
We chose 2 appetizers and a main, but first, wine. Betsy had Pinot Noir, and I had Petite Syrah. My first app was the braised short rib with creamy mascarpone polenta, roasted heirloom carrots, crispy onion, and smothered in a natural jus. I've never had polenta before, and man, was this dish so good.
I had the seared honey glazed scallops with the red pepper and chorizo stew and orange sauce. I was very pleasantly surprised, especially since I'm not a big scallop person.
My second app was a Caesar salad, which was tossed right in front of me. I was given the option to add anchovy, which I thought, why not? And now it's the only way I eat Caesar salads. However, I haven't been able to recreate one this good since.
Next, I had the roasted beet salad with goat cheese, crispy beets, prosciutto, candied walnuts, and champagne vinaigrette. I love this place.
We ordered another glass of wine right as our entrees would arrive. I had the roasted tenderloin of beef, cooked to a perfect medium rare, served with truffle potato puree, chips, baby veggies, black pickled garlic, béarnaise, and bordelaise sauces. The meat was amazing. Give us a few words, Mike.
Words cannot describe my happiness right now. This is amazing.
My entree was the lobster thermidor, stuffed with the cognac cream, tarragon, and a Parmesan crust. Also served with broccolini, parsnips, fondant potato, and lotus root. Fancy.
This is probably the best cruise meal we've ever had, ever.
I'm like in a state of like this.
And we still have
so
dessert
good.
coming.
So good.
Look at my birthday dessert. How cute. I ordered a fried cheesecake served with Nutella, whipped cream, and caramelized popcorn.
My dessert was the peanut butter chocolate tart, complete with caramelized walnuts and a black currant sorbet. This actually paired beautifully with my red wine.
Our next reservation was at Hooked Seafood, and tonight we're dining with Josh and Chasidy from Moonlight Adventures.
The table came with bread, which was good, but it was nothing compared to the bread at $1.50. Our first appetizer was the fresh shucked oysters, and since Betsy and I have never had oysters before, Josh was our guide on how to dress them up and eat them.
For mine, I'll add extra horseradish and a little cocktail sauce.
Lorenzo is back with our apps, and we have the ceviche, Maryland crab cake, shrimp cocktail, and the Mexican shrimp cocktail, served with some spice.
Everything is good so far, especially the Mexican shrimp cocktail. Let's try the crab cake.
The ceviche was good as well, until I bit into this pepper and... woo! I think that was a red jalapeno.
Josh gave us some of his fried oysters, because he is our oyster-eating coach after all.
As if that wasn't enough appetizers, we also ordered the clam and crab chowder, which we loved. But let's move on to the main catches. Before Lorenzo brought out our entrees, he needed to bib up Josh for the whole Maine lobster, complete with a catch basin. But after eating in the MDR with Josh, we know he doesn't plan on letting any food fall. My main was the captain's platter, lobster tail, salmon, and grilled shrimp, with sides of Cajun fries and lobster mac and cheese.
and I had the surf and turf with my steak cooked to medium rare, of course. For my sides, I also had the lobster mac, but with corn on the cob. Oh my goodness, here comes Josh's lobster.
All right.
Where do we start here?
Josh is in seafood heaven right now.
Anyways, back to our meal. The lobster mac was good, but let's try some steak.
Damn. Damn, boy. Damn, boy.
Josh is making progress on his lobster there.
He gave up the clippers.
In the meanwhile, Lorenzo's getting face shields for the rest of us because there are shards of lobster shell going everywhere.
It's like a beaver on a log over here.
Yeah, there used to be somebody at that table. They just got sent to the medical center. All right, I've been gifted a claw meat.
You don't even need the butter.
So soft. Feels like a pillow in my fingers.
Suck it.
That is so good.
Oh, watch out, Lorenzo. A shell just blew right by your head.
Josh is currently apologizing to this table over here for the shards that have landed on their table.
Dessert.
There's dessert still coming.
No.
Holy
And 4 different kinds.
Yeah, we forgot about dessert, but we had the lemon tart and cherry pie. Both were good, but after the bread, 4 appetizers, and the mains, we just didn't have enough room to finish.
They were still amazing though, even with super full stomachs. So far we are 2 for 2. We would highly recommend both of the restaurants we've been to so far.
Our third restaurant brings us to Wonderland, Imaginative Cuisine. If the menu looks confusing, that's because it is. But don't worry, the restaurant staff will guide you through your experience.
The entrance is through a rabbit hole, where you'll be immediately transported into Wonderland. Please use the front door.
Upon entering, you'll find the bar, which is available to everyone, not just the reserved restaurant guests. The menu is comprised of several creative cocktails themed around Alice in Wonderland. Here we are all having the Cheshire Cat Cosmo. Wait for it and watch it disappear, just like the Cheshire Cat.
Next, I had the smoke rings, which is a smoked old fashioned. Okay, now we're feeling pretty good. We were drinking before our visit to this bar, so our buzz level is definitely rising.
So why not add another cocktail? Do you choose the red pill or the blue pill? Just then, our table was ready. Alice led us to our table just at the foot of the stairwell. The table was cozy, and we were immediately greeted by the Mad Hatter.
Please open your imagination.
Yeah, you need to open your imagination.
Our imagination is open.
Alice came back with our menus, but they were blank. We needed to dip our brushes in the magical ink and paint our canvas to reveal the menu.
Just then, Miranda from I Love Cruising Royal joined us.
Okay, now that our menus have been revealed, it's time to order. But we have no idea what we're looking at. What the heck are these items? We're too buzzed to figure this out.
So let's just order another drink.
What? Aren't we supposed to be ordering food?
Don't worry, babe. They're going to bring us out a little of everything, starting with the bird's nest. A smoked deviled egg with a little spice and an edible nest.
Next was the Mad Hatter's purple potted shrimp, wrapped in rice noodle, deep fried, and placed on a spicy pepper foam.
It was so good, like a fancier take on a jumbo fried shrimp. Oh, and the bird's nest was pretty tasty as well. Just then, our next item would arrive, a single bite appetizer, the liquid lobster. Basically, a lobster bisque bite with a caviar topping. Delectable.
The snack fest continues with the reconstructed caprese, comprised of cheese, liquid olive, an olive crumb, and tomato. But take a closer look at that middle tomato. It's made from a purified tomato, combined with Bloody Mary mix, and then reconstructed.
Next was the crispy crab cones. On top is an avocado mousse, the middle is crab, and a little wasabi at the bottom. So if you like it spicy, try eating it from the bottom up.
This is called Citrus Seas hollowed out lime stuffed with a spicy tuna sashimi and topped with shaved ice and yuzu juice as a palate cleanser. To eat, remove the top and use the crackers to scoop out the tuna. From there, eat the yuzu ice.
This one looks like a science experiment and has a very naughty undertone. It's called tomato water, but it's how you eat it that makes it naughty. The instructions are to lick the bread foam at the top, then shoot the tomato water in a tube. Yeah, you can imagine how a table of drunk vloggers took this.
Alright, now the real feast begins. Halibut cooked in clear paper, served with mushroom and potato. Branzino in crispy bread, served with basmati rice and tamarind sauce.
The ribeye luscious short rib with cauliflower, potato, sweet potato, and beets. The chicken and the egg, fried chicken skin, pumpkin puree, and mashed potato.
And the snap crackle pork, topped with apple chips and peppercorn sauce.
Instincts have kicked in, and now we're just eating like cavemen that have stumbled down a rabbit hole to Wonderland.
Later, our server performed a balancing trick with toothpicks and forks on top of a wine bottle. But soon after, our desserts came out.
I was surprised by the forbidden apple for my birthday, made with raspberry mousse, lemon curd, coconut crumble, and Greek yogurt ice cream. I just love my birthday.
Next was the World, a chocolate sphere filled with salted caramel ice cream on a peanut butter ganache, and topped with extra hot caramel fudge. Last was the garden mushroom. The dots are made with a pistachio white chocolate mousse, the cap a red velvet glaze, and the stems from strawberry pavlova. The little caps are a bit spicy with cayenne pepper and pink peppercorn. Let's ask Drunk Mike how it tastes.
Is that the Terminator theme? It is.
So this one's peanut butter and this one.
Well, I'll just snack on the world while Mike zones out.
That's all for our 3-night dining package. The food certainly blew us away. All 3 restaurants were amazing, and maybe it's because this was our first Royal Caribbean experience, but we rank all 3 restaurants 9.8 out of 10.
For now, it's back to Symphony of the Seas, and don't forget to shut the door as you leave. Let us know what we should try next. We'll be on Icon of the Seas followed by Wonder of the Seas soon. We love to read your comments. Bye for now, beaches.